Welcome back to today's High Sierra Report. I'm here with Glenn Gerard, who's a member of the custodial staff over at Tahoe Valley School. And what a lot of people don't realize is how much the custodial staff is vested in this community. And you are certainly a good example of somebody who spends a lot of time outside of just your own job working with the community. And the latest thing we're going to talk about, you have decided to put together a Tahoe Valley Scholarship Fund where some student who went to Tahoe Valley will get a helpful aid to go to college. Is that correct?
That's very correct. It's something that I've been working on for quite some time. You know, it's threw it out there. I'm trying to get other people in the community as interested as I am in it. I got the idea from my grandson. He got a scholarship from the Boys and Girls Club, and I just wanted to pay it forward. So I'm trying to just set something up to where, you know, we can get some other people out there to pay it forward and maybe make a big difference in a kid's life that can't afford to go to college otherwise.
So let's stay with that concept, pay it forward. That's what you're looking for, some kid who's going to pay it forward, who uses it. Now, we all know that remarkable kids are waiting to happen if we give them a chance.
Exactly.
And that's what you're trying to do. Find a kid who's going to be able to pay it forward, that remarkable kid that needs the chance to go on to the next level.
You know, it doesn't mean working for me or working for anything. Help me out with, you know, we're getting green projects going at the school. We've got a greenhouse that we just put together. You know, if they can come back and help us put together some program to where we can, you know, make it a greener, cleaner school, you know, I'm all for it. That's what it's all about.
Well, I know a lot of kids that graduate here, even though they go off to college somewhere else and may live somewhere else, this is still home, and they still take a great deal of pride in their home. And that's really the kind of student that you would be looking for.
Exactly. You know, I actually learned to walk on South Tahoe soil. I mean, I've been here since 1963.
Whoa.
You know, I actually went to Tahoe Valley School, which is kind of a twilight zone thing because I'm working at the same school that I actually attended when I was a child. And believe it or not, I still live in the same house that my dad and I built in 1976.
Oh, that's great. So that's not an unusual story. People that do grow up here do tend to stay vested here in this community. And I know that the kids at Tahoe Valley, because that's where my daughter went, there is a great deal of pride of the kids going there, and that's the kind of kid you need to reach that has the pride. You want to give them a helping hand, and you'd like help from the community to give us that helping hand, correct?
Definitely. I mean, you know, whatever. Currently I'm making cookies. I'm selling to the teachers because, you know, come 1 o'clock, these teachers are jonesing for some sugar. So I'm selling them cookies. I'm selling the kids pencils and pens and anything I can. I've taken over the recycling at the school, so any money that I get from recycling, I put right back into it. Currently, I've got a meeting set up for Monday with community college. We're going to see what we can do about matching funds and stuff like that.
Matching funds, that's awesome from the college.
Definitely. I mean, you know, everybody's really on board with this, and I'm surprised it's taken off as big as it has.
Well, I'm not the least bit surprised. I've known your work. You've worked with me before, and as I said, often forgotten is who actually runs the schools, and without your guys' help, we don't go anywhere. So you're very vested in this town.
It's a lot different being a custodian now than it probably was, you know, 20, 30 years ago. I mean, my grandfather was a custodian, and I could imagine the look on his face when you said something like, you know, hook up that smart board.
Right.
Or, you know,
told different world.
Reboot my computer or something like that. You know.
So how can people get involved? Give me about 15 seconds worth. What can we do?
What can you do? You can donate right to the school. You can come down to the school. I've got a change for change bottle right on the counter. You can send your checks, whatever, to Bank of the West. They've got a Tahoe Valley Scholarship Fund.
Great.
Set up for me.
At Bank of the West Scholarship
Bank of the
Fund.
West.
Thanks
you can
very
send
much.
A check directly.
We'll be back right after this.